Bad Belzig, also known as Belzig, is a historic town in Brandenburg, Germany, located about 70 kilometers southwest of Berlin. It is the capital of the Potsdam-Mittelmark district. Geography: Bad Belzig is located within the Flaming Hill range in the center of the High Flaming Nature Park. The plains north of the town are home to one of the few great bustard populations in Germany. Since 2003, when 14 surrounding villages were incorporated into Bad Belzig, some of them voluntarily, others by Brandenburg Landtag legislation. Bad Belzig has an area of 234.83 square kilometers. These villages became districts of Belzig. The forest of Valour and Wasserneer encompassed the geographical center of East Germany. History: a Slavic fort of Belzig was first mentioned in a 997 deed issued by Emperor Otto III in favor of the Archbishopric of Magdeburg. Whether this denotation refers to Bad Belzig or the neighboring town of Belitz has not been conclusively established. Nevertheless, both towns celebrated their 1,000 years anniversary in 1997. The estates, however, had actually already been lost in the Slavic uprising of 983 and were not conquered again until 1153 by Albert the Bear from the House of Ascania. In 1251 the castle and the adjacent settlement became part of Saxe-Wittenberg under Albert's successor Duke Albert I. However, it was claimed by the archbishops of Magdeburg, whose forces devastated Belzig in 1406. The rebuilt castle was again seized by the Hussite general Prokop the Great when he invaded Saxony in 1429, after which Elector Ernest of Saxony from the House of Wettin enlarged it to a fortress. During the 30 Years' War it was seized by the troops of the Swedish Empire in 1636, after Elector John George I had allied with Emperor Ferdinand II in the Peace of Prague. The Romanesque St. Mary's Church was built in the late 13th century. According to an inscription in the keystone of the western entrance, Martin Luther preached here on January 14, 1530. Eisenhart Castle. Bad Belzig was granted town privileges in 1702. During the War of the Sixth Coalition on August 27, 1813, troops of the French Empire and Saxony were attacked by Prussian and Russian forces near the village of Hagelberg. The encounter ended in a French defeat, while several Saxon units went over to the Prussians. According to the final act of the 1815 Congress of Vienna, Bad Belzig was ceded to Prussia and became part of the province of Brandenburg, after having belonged to the Saxon electorate for centuries. In 1934, ammunition works were established in Bad Belzig, including a labor camp with about 1,500 forced laborers. During the years 1936 to 1945, Burg Eisenhart was the site of the Reichsschule for the Technischen Adel. Between 1940 and 1945, a sub-camp of the women's concentration camp Ravensbrück with about 750 inmates was also located nearby. Bad Belzig was also the site of a large radio transmitter station, erected in 1939. In 1952 the town became the capital of the Belzig district and in 1993 of the newly created district of Potsdam-Mittelmark. In 1995 Bad Belzig was awarded the official title of a climatic health resort. Effective March 2010, the town's name was changed to Bad Belzig. Demography. Politics. Hannelore Klabund-Quast is mayor of Bad Belzig. On September 28, 2008 she was directly elected with a support of 57.5% of the vote. The Municipal Assembly has 22 members. As of the 2014 elections, the Social Democrats have 6 seats, the Left Party, the Christian Democrats and the We, the Villagers, Group 3 each, the Free Voters and the Greens 2 each, the Liberals, NPD and Belzig Business Association 1 seat each. The town's shield depicts the coat of arms of Saxony due to the long-time affiliation with the Saxon electorate. International relations. Bad Belzig is twinned with Ritterhude, a town in the German state of Lower Saxony. Bad Belzig exchanges students with Eve and Yehuda, Israel. Yet there is not official agreement between the cities. Places of interest. Main attractions are medieval Eisenhart Castle and the thermal bath Steinthürme. There is also a picturesque historic town centre with the town hall and the marketplace in the middle. Places of interest in the incorporated villages include Glien Manor in Hagelberg and the windmill in Born. There is also a set of sculpture walks starting from Bad Belzig, heading towards Wiesenberg. Economy. The district administration is the major employer in Bad Belzig. Bad Belzig is the main town in the rural Higher Flaming area, with schools, shops, supermarkets, a hospital and a cinema, all used by the inhabitants of surrounding towns and villages. There is a successful rehabilitation clinic in Bad Belzig. In 1989, Bad Belzig launched an ambitious program to become a spa town and promote tourism.